Hey you guys, this is Leslie with Black Dog Vintage, and I'm doing a couch haul today because I honestly didn't get a ton of stuff at the flea market today. So rather than reset up my whole jewelry table and everything, I'm just going to show you everything I got right here on the couch. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please take a second, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. I would really appreciate it if you did. And let's see what I got at the flea market today. One of these pieces is killer, and totally me. If you know my style, which you know is a little on the weird side, you'll know why I got this piece. And it's one of those pieces where I kind of got it for me, but at the same time, there might be somebody out there who will like it just as much as I do. Don't mind me. I really don't have any makeup on today because it's Sunday. I was up till like 2 in the morning last night because it was vintage and Vino night. I didn't get done until like midnight-ish. And then I had to get up super early for the flea market. And then I just got done testing everything, going through everything. And now I'm doing my haul. So I'm going to start off with rings because, you know, honestly, that's what I got mostly is rings. I'm going to take off the ring I'm wearing right now. And we're going to just dive right into some of these rings. And these are all sterling rings. Like I said, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please take a second, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. I do pre-sale to my channel members. So if you are not a channel member, you will have to wait to the live sale. If you are a channel member, you can always reach out to me. Let me know if you are interested in anything from this video, and I can give you prices on it for pre-sale. And if you're interested in being a channel member, there's a link in the description on channel memberships. All right, so first things first, this is a cool little ring. This one is semi-adjustable. It's coming in right now at about an 8.5. And that's what it would look like on. Super cool, interesting little ring. And I just thought it was kind of cool. So I grabbed that one. Very just simple and interesting. And then I picked up this little peridot ring. And this one could use a good cleaning, but this one came in at an 8. And that one's really pretty too. I like that one. So grab that ring. Then this one is a little, kind of like a little opal, blue opal. This one comes in at a 6.5. And the nice thing about doing a couch haul too is good lighting. So look at that, especially this time of day. I get a lot of good light in here. So I've got skinny fingers today. So the 6.5 fits this finger. So that's a pretty one. Some like nice basic rings today, but then there are some killer rings. But this one's native. Comes in at a 5.5. I won't be able to get this on any of my fingers. But look at it's tiger's eye. Love tiger's eye. Love the chatoyancy of tiger's eye. This one is not signed, not marked, but really pretty. And love the stone. Nice detail on that one. Really pretty. That's a 5.5. This one is, this one did end up being just CZ. I shouldn't say just CZ because CZ is really pretty. And marcasite. I believe all those marcasites are intact. And nice sparkle. And, oh, what size is it? I had it on the mandrel. 6.5. And I drop it. And I drop it. Good thing Angel's not going to grab it. She's laying in the sun over by the window. But there is that one. Really pretty. Nice simple ring. So I kind of got to fill up my little ring thing. My little ring display. It's getting a little light. Everybody's getting bored of it. This is a 5.5. little moon, I think that's moonstone. Could be labradorite. I don't know. It's like really light color if it's labradorite. But that's a 5.5. Pretty little ring. Oh, she's just going to start snoring now. There we go. Pretty. Nice. Pretty. Okay, this tested as a sapphire. And it's a size 7. Look at that. Look at the cut on that. But I did test all these because I wanted to test them before I brought them over here. And I didn't check to see. Ooh, it's a Michael Dawkins. It's a Michael Dawkins ring. Oh, well, that's a good find. So just need to clean this one up a little bit, but that's a Michael Dawkins. And look at the sapphire on that one. That is nice. That's a good find. Didn't realize I found that one. They just have, and my vendor just has trays upon trays upon trays of rings. Just a gazillion of them. And I just, when they're busy, I'll just like go through and like grab ones that I think are pretty. And then I go home and test them. And if for any reason any of them don't test, I can just bring them back the next week and we swap them out. And I think I had 3 not test today, which isn't bad. This one is amethyst. Look at the cut on that. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. And that's a size 6. Size 6 amethyst. And this one, I don't know. Is this one marked? STS. That's like a QVC brand, I think. This is in size 8, smoky topaz. Beautiful undercarriage on that one. Really pretty. And this one, I don't know. Just says 925. Just says 925. Really pretty stone. And then even the back is pretty. But just says 925, doesn't have a name or anything like that. This is an older ring. Look at the stone. That's really pretty. Told you I got a lot of rings. I did. I got a lot. It's a size 5. It's a little one. But I know that there's some people that have asked for smaller rings. So I'm delivering. This I think is native. It's a size 7. This one, oh, this one could be too, because look at the sides. Native, it could be Mexican. I didn't see any marks on it at all. Oh, except it says sterling. So possibly native. Same with this one. See, it's got those little marks on the side. But look at the stone. Isn't it gorgeous? Some kind of agate. And that was size 7. So, look at that. Very pretty on. Ooh la la, I like that. And then this is a cool one. 925 MLDTH, I think that's what it says. MLDTH, that's what it looks like. And labradorite. And like a texturized sterling. I thought it was really an interesting ring. It's a larger size, it's a 9. Really kind of cool. I liked it. Could probably go on one of my bigger fingers. Kind of cool. I thought it was cool at least getting into some of these bigger ones. Oh, here's a little kind of a dainty one. This is a size 9 little dainty piece, little turquoise, kind of nice and petite. If you like a petite ring, always got to have something petite. Now this is Mystic Topaz, not Mystic Quartz, Mystic Topaz. It is a size 6. That one's super pretty. Great colors in that one. And then this is a size 9 with the rose, all sterling silver. Thought that was nice. Here is a size 7.5 garnet. Come on, focus. That has a cool band. Look at the side on that. That's super pretty. Let's see, this looks very designery. Let's see if it is. SW. SW. I don't know. SW. Oh, I love this. Now this is a size 9. This test is quartz crystal, sterling silver. Isn't that pretty? Very unique. And marked just 925. Yeah, just marked 925. I thought that was kind of cool. Interesting. Do this one. This one looked, another one that looked very designer, or, yeah, I was gonna say, or Israeli, and it is. It's marked Israel. But look at this. Oh, let me measure it. I'd help to measure it, right? Size 8. This is a size 8. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? I love that. With the opal. Yummy. So pretty. Now these thicker band rings, I always say size up a little bit because otherwise you deal with finger fat. At least I call it finger fat. I don't know why, but it just, this finger here is normally a 7. Sometimes I can do a 6.5, obviously. This is an 8, and I wouldn't go any smaller. I really wouldn't, because otherwise it would just, I'd get the spillage. I'd get that finger fat, that pudge going over. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's just me that feels that way. I don't know, but be that as it may. This is a size 5 amber. It's kind of a cool ring, I think. Kind of brutalist almost looking. And it does have a bit of an undercarriage, so it could probably fit a 5.5, but it's kind of a cool, it's pretty heavy too. It's pretty cool ring. This can kind of be adjustable. It's currently sitting at an 8. It is pearl and peridot. That's a pretty cool one. I kind of like that. And carnelian. Now this one is marked NF. I see those a lot. I think that's QVC or JTV or something as well. But look at that with the gold vermeil accent, carnelian, and that's a 9. Super pretty, super unique, really different. Okay, and then the 2 bangers, I would say this is a Carolyn Pollock, which I personally, I love Carolyn Pollock rings. This one comes in at a 10. We've got the coral, the turquoise, the sugilite, and then I think that could be varicite inlay. And that is Carolyn Pollock. It comes in at a 10. And there is that ring. That is super pretty. Super, super, super pretty. Then I have this one that is coming in at an 8, and that is tanzanite. Look at that. Still has the tag too. Big, big tanzanite. Big tanzanite. So pretty. Love it. Ooh la la. And then this. So this is actually vermeil. Sterling silver. A little bit of the vermeil is coming off. It's a size 6, but it's got a pretty massive undercarriage. So it fits my 7. So I'd say maybe 6.5 to 7. But that's a banger of a ruby. Look at that. That is a ruby. And that is a sterling vermeil ring. And I couldn't leave it because that ruby is killer. Killer. Oh, look at that. That is one massive ruby. And we do have just a little bit of wear. It's vermeil, but not bad. Not bad. But look at that. That's, love it. I love it. Love that, love that, love that. Beautiful faceting. It's super cool. So I think those are the rings I got. So a lot of rings. I know, ring heavy. I was been necklace heavy. Now I'm ring heavy, but that's okay. Kind of however I can balance it out. I still need bracelets, but you know, it is what it is. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. You know, sometimes flea markets offer what they offer. Now I got some costume jewelry. This was a find. I found a Miriam Haskell set. You don't find this very often. And it's the Russian gold and pearl. So this is like 1930s Russian gold. Could be 1940s. But absolutely gorgeous. It is signed Miriam Haskell right back here. And it is a shorty. Did I bring? Oh, I do. I have a measuring tape. So this can be 14 to 15 and a half inches. 14 to 15 and a half inches. Look at such a pretty clasp. Gorgeous. Now, a lot of times with the Russian gold, I find these and they have just an absolute ton of verdigris. And this one doesn't. I'm actually impressed. This one doesn't. And it has matching earrings. Now, the Russian gold is worn off pretty bad on the earrings, but it is the matching earrings. So if you get the set, you're going to kind of get the earrings for free, only because the gold is pretty worn off on the earrings. And the earrings are marked Miriam Haskell as well. And a little bit of verdigris on there, which I can get off. That's easy. So I was pretty thrown to find that. My sterling vendor actually had gotten it, and he set it aside for me because he knows I like costume as well. So I was pretty excited. I got a few pairs of earrings, some clip, and one pair pierced, and then clips. So I did just get a pair of pierced little ball earrings. Just super simple, but I don't know. Some people have been liking those simple earrings, so I grabbed a pair. They were pretty. I got these garnet screwbacks. I thought those were really pretty. These are old, very old garnet screwbacks. So, oh, Angel sees a squirrel out there, so she's growling. So those are kind of pretty. And then I got some costume earrings. So the first pair I got was a pair of Trifari. Now, if I found the necklace to this, this is actually part of a pretty expensive set, believe it or not. If I could find the necklace, it'd be gold mine. But just the earrings, still, these are good earrings. So I was pretty excited to find these. But these were Trifari, little clip earrings. And you can see the crown Trifari on the back. I found these are Swarovski, beautiful green, older Swarovski, because they are marked SAL in the back. Beautiful emerald green, great for Christmas. Pair this with some red, and then they have the SAL on the back. Pre-Swan, 80s, I believe. I don't remember exactly when the swan came into effect, but pre-Swan. I guess I must have been thinking about Christmas because I did pick up these little red clusters. I thought those were pretty. And here's the back of those. And then these I just thought were really cool and funky and well made. Very like 90s. Kind of like artisan earrings. So, and they're light. They're really light. So I just picked those up. I just thought they were cool. I got 2 costume brooches. This one's unmarked, but it kind of looks like a Beau Jules or a Judy Lee. Actually, both of them do. But that one's really pretty. There's the back of it. All riveted. Prong set. Gorgeous. And then I got a blue one that is also very nicely made. Look at that one. So pretty. Those colors are just very dramatic. And there we go. So I got both of those brooches. Nice, couple nice costume pieces. I did get 2 pendants. It's beautiful rose quartz. And there's the back. Nice size too. Not bad. Not bad size. And then I got this pendant, which I thought was really pretty. It's pearls. Biwa pearls, and then a little pearl at the bottom. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So we've got the 3 pearls. I like that. Be pretty on like a torque or a chain or something. Okay, so these 3 necklaces that I got, I did pay up for them because they're at my more expensive vendor, which some of my rings were too, but man, these are nice. These are so nice. Okay, so the first one is sterling and vermeil, and then the chain is sterling, vermeil, and then they're all individually linked gemstones, teeny tiny little gemstones. And this is so pretty and delicate. Look at this. This is amethyst. These are both amethysts. And then these are all teeny tiny little gemstones in the necklace. It's so pretty. Excuse me. And it's about 16 inches. You could probably do an extender, or I could add an extender for you if you want me to, but oh my God, that is just so different and unique. And I really thought it was elegant. So I had to grab them. Okay, and then this one, you'll know why I got it. Also, I believe 16 inches. Actually, it's 15 inches. I could add an extender. It would look a little bit different than the chain, but okay, first, look at the chain. This chain is like everything. The clasp, these are, look at that. The clasp is amazing. Now, I don't know if these are marcasites. Now, she had said she thought they were diamonds. They were her pieces. She had them with my vendor on consignment. She said they were diamonds, and you know what? They might be. Because they're not marcasites. So they're tiny little diamonds. And then in this little, it's a little Buddha. And yeah, these are all little diamonds. And I'll double test them. But look at, this is rock crystal, quartz crystal, little Buddha head. Come on, look at him. And then those are all little diamonds in his headdress. And that is rock quartz crystal. And look at him. Amazing. Now I could add an extender. It's not going to be the right color, but it would just go in the back anyway. Or you could buy something to add to it if you want it like magnetic or something. That's what I would personally do, because I like magnetic closures, but especially if it's something I'm going to wear often. That is so amazing. So I got those two necklaces. Then I got this necklace. I splurged on it because this vendor charges me a lot. He charges me over $2 a gram, especially now that, you know, things are so expensive with sterling. This is, the length on this is 18, 20. The length on this is 18 inches. It's 137 grams. He charged me $270 a gram on this, so just do the math. These are skulls. You're going to be like, Leslie, did you really do that? I did. But this is so me. These are all little skulls. And then it goes down to this big skull. Now you could easily, this does move, it looks like. It does look like this is a split ring, so you could hang something off of this if you wanted to. It's a pretty darn heavy split ring, but you could hang something off of that if you wanted to. But oh my God, this is intense. It opens, look at the clasp. The clasp is a skull. And it opens yeah, it just opens like that. And that goes like that. Let's see if I can get it on. Because this is like crazy cool. I really want to be able to put this on for you guys because I tried this on. And this looked amazing. Look at this. Look at that. I mean, if you're okay with wearing skulls. Now this is going to have to be probably a $500 piece. But because I paid a fair amount for it. But let me know what you think in the comments. I don't know. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite piece? I'm hoping to find some more jewelry before Wednesday's live. If not, you know I've got lots of good stuff. I have so much. And I will be doing a special live, a special pop-up live on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, which is, I'm not sure, like the 27th maybe or something like that, or 28th. I don't know. It's coming up this coming Tuesday. I will be doing a pop-up of October. And there will be it'll be at 11 a.m. Eastern. It'll be a lot of sale things, a lot of clearance things, plus probably some smalls, some scarves, some other little things that I have that I keep on meaning to bring to lives, but I just haven't yet. So tune in, keep an eye out for that. I'll be scheduling that momentarily, probably maybe by the end of the day today. So I hope you guys will tune into that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.